I would like to kick us off. Can you share with us, or just us because y'all are flies, what that affirmation and supportive family meant and how it contributed to your self-expression?
Oh, I love that because without that supportive family at that very core, vulnerable time in your life, I don't know that it would have been possible for me, at least, to
Yeah.
take so many risks. I think my family, my grandma went to see drag in the 60s at Finocchio's. She's from San Francisco and went to
Come on,
the female
Granny.
impersonator shows, and she was an immigrant.
Yeah.
A Jewish community in China was where she was born and escaped the war. So she knew real hardship, and
course.
drag was nothing to be afraid of to her.
Right.
Queer people that were everywhere in San Francisco in the 70s was home and made her feel like she could be a star too. She dreamed of being an actress, and it didn't work out, but anyone who comes to a drag show gets to be a superstar for one night.
Exactly. And you're carrying her legacy. You are giving her.
Hope so.
You are.
I do feel, not to be immediately very woo-woo about it, but I do feel like my ancestors, my grandma, my mom, who are no longer with us, carried on through my drag. I mean, my mom would have, I always say this, she would definitely hate this outfit, but that's my own way of carrying her on because we did argue a lot. But I think my parents just had their own, they loved culture.
Right.
And to really love culture, you have to be cool with queer and trans people because we're deeply invested in making it, just like, there's many different groups that are part of it. So I got introduced to Some Like It Hot and to film and cinema and all kinds of reference points that I could cling on to later. But it wasn't like immediately I'm comfortable being queer, I'm comfortable being gender expansive.
Exactly.
I still had so much internalized shame just from watching TV, from going to school, from talking to other kids. And so I think in my adulthood, coming back to all these bright colors and to this fuller sense of self, for me, it was like a return to that inner child, that kind of freedom that in the small community of my living room felt possible, and then the world didn't seem to have space for. And I want to make sure we change that about the world. And I know, there's parents here in the audience. There's people who are going to continue making more openness. I think we were talking about this a little bit backstage, but I do feel people are so scared, but I think we've come such a long way. I know there's this incredible pushback that we have to fight back against, but that pushback is like a dying worldview that we all grew up with. And so much has changed. There's so much more knowledge. And knowledge should be free to everyone. And the knowledge is that queer and trans people are real, and we're here to stay, and we enrich the world.
Exactly. Amen.